Hey guys and girls, in this video we're going to take a look at the best gaming controllers. I made my research and this list reflects my personal opinion, and I've listed products based on quality, durability, price, and more. I've included options for every type of consumer, so if you're looking for an entry-level option or the best product money can buy, we may have the product for you in this list. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. The products mentioned are in no exact order, so be sure to stay to the end so you don't miss anything. Also, if you want a chance to win one of the gaming controllers in the video, just subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave a comment with a hidden word in the video. We will pick a winner and notify him when we reach 5,000 likes. Okay, so without further ado, this is our pick of the best gaming controllers on the market right now. Coming in number 10, we've got the PowerA Enhanced Wired Controller. For a controller that doesn't stray too far away from the shape and feel of Microsoft's own Xbox controller, the PowerA Enhanced Wired Controller is a strong option that ditches wireless connectivity to hit a low price point. Since using an Xbox One or Xbox Core controller wirelessly with a PC requires a special adapter anyway, or Bluetooth, many of us probably would opt for a wired connection. And the PowerA Enhanced offers that up at about half the price with no batteries required. The controller itself provides a decent bit of heft, aided along by 2 vibration motors. It's got all the buttons you need for the games. It even takes a page out of the Xbox Elite controller's book. On the underside of the PowerA Enhanced controller, you'll find 2 small buttons that can serve as shortcuts to face buttons. This will let you keep your thumbs firmly in place on the analog sticks, while still being able to activate abilities mapped to the ABXY controls. Number 9. Logitech F310. If you're a keyboard and mouse gamer who only imagines themselves very rarely using a gamepad, the Logitech F310 is a great option. It only costs $15, but it includes everything you need, including dual joysticks, bumpers, and triggers, 4 standard face buttons, and even an 8-directional D-pad. Though those short, nubby grips don't make for great ergonomics, that shouldn't matter if you're only picking up a controller for short bursts to drive vehicles in games like Grand Theft Auto or Battlefield. Coming in at number 8, Razer Wolverine V2. If you want serious performance for your PC gaming, the Razer Wolverine V2 is the controller you'll want to pick up. It has a premium design with rubber side grips that will keep your hands firmly in place even in the fiercest combat. The controller is larger than the new Xbox Core controller, giving it a special place for larger-handed gamers as well. And with a wired connection, it will ensure minimal input lag. The Razer Wolverine V2 offers highly capable buttons as it uses Razer's Mecha Tactile buttons, which actuate quickly and have a clicky feel plus trigger locks for any games that require rapid trigger presses. Coming at number 7, SteelSeries Stratus Duo. The SteelSeries Stratus Duo might seem like a controller made specifically for mobile and VR headsets, but it's also a solid option for PCs. For $60, this wireless gamepad comes with its 2.4 GHz dongle included, and it even has a built-in battery that's rated for 20 hours of gameplay. Windows 10 automatically recognizes the Stratus Duo as an Xbox controller, which means you don't need to remap any buttons. The only thing that this controller lacks is a rumble, but if you don't mind that missing haptic feedback, the SteelSeries Stratus Duo is a great controller you can use with a lot of devices. Number 6. 8-Bit Do SN30 Pro. Playing retro games demands an old-school controller, and 8-Bit Do is one of the best companies making them these days. The 8-Bit Do SN30 Pro is the company's best and most well-rounded controller that takes after both the classic SNES and Wii Classic controller. Between the cross-shaped D-pad and 4 traditional face buttons, you should feel right at home playing Secret of Mana or any retro game available legally on the PC. Coming in at number 5, Microsoft Xbox Elite Wireless Controller. A premium version of the Xbox One controller, the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller certainly earns its monkier. It features an enormous number of upgrades over the standard Xbox controller. such as an interchangeable component layout and paddle buttons on the reverse side. There's also a trigger that you can toggle for more sensitive trigger pulls. It's more than double the price though, so this is a product aimed squarely at those among us who truly want to take advantage of keyboard levels of customizability. The Elite controller includes some truly impressive software functionality, which lets you tweak and fine-tune nearly every aspect of play. So if you're looking for the most feature-packed controller available for your PC, this is your best bet, provided you're willing to shell out the cash. Coming in at number 4, Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. If you're an old-school player, there is no way you don't know about Nintendo. It has been a part of our childhood, giving us extraordinary games such as the Mario Bros, The Legends of Zelda. Now, the increasing popularity of controllers. Nintendo has stepped up the game by introducing one of their own, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. One of the most comfortable controllers you can get right now. The looks are similar to the Xbox One controller with 2 analog sticks diagonal to each other. It is relatively easy to use this controller with a PC with a wired connection. However, if you want to go wireless, you would have to install some third-party drivers. It is lightweight and compact for a more comfortable gaming experience. Also, you do not have to worry about changing batteries every other week. It comes with a charging cable and a rechargeable battery and lasts approximately 40 hours. It is way more than any other gaming controller in the market, giving it an excellent old-school feeling to the user. It is a bit costly, but if you want the comfort and the exclusive Nintendo features, it's worth the investment. Number 3. Sony DualSense Controller. Sony's DualShock 4 controller was great, and with Bluetooth connectivity, you didn't have to do a bunch of extra work to get it connected to a PC wirelessly as you did with the original Xbox One controller. Now, the Sony DualSense controller delivers an upgrade. The new controller drastically changes the aesthetics of the original, but still has a similar control scheme for those who prefer the symmetrical layout for the analog sticks. Support for the DualSense controller on PC may also turn out even better than it did for the DualShock 4, with more PlayStation exclusive games ending up not so exclusive, thanks to PC ports. Full DualSense functionality on PC could make for the best way to play those games on PC. Coming in number 2, Astro C40TR. Positioned as a premium alternative to the DualShock 4, you could say that the Astro C40TR is to the PS4 what the Xbox Elite wireless controller is to the Xbox One. A third party may make it, but the Astro C40TR delivers a premium controller experience in that familiar DualShock form factor. What makes the CR40TR unique is the ability to not only swap parts, but move them around. The modular design will let you swap out the left thumbstick for the D-pad and rock an asymmetrical Xbox One S controller, if you like. For PC gamers, the Astro C40TR has its own Windows software. With it, you can remap buttons, create and edit profiles, and adjust stick and trigger sensitivity, among other things. Like the Elite and its contemporaries, it costs a lot, but after using it ourselves, we don't want to go back. Number 1. Xbox Core Controller. Microsoft wasn't going to rest on its laurels with the Xbox One controller that already stood out as the best PC controller. With the new Xbox Series X and Series S came the new Xbox Core Controller. The new controller leaves most of its predecessor designs unchanged. It's got the same face buttons, same analog sticks, same battery port, and same pairing button. There's still a chat pad port and a 3.5mm audio jack for headsets on the front edge of the controller. Microsoft has updated the feel though, adding more texture to the grips and triggers. There's also a new D-pad that's more akin to the concave version found on the Xbox Elite controller, and it's fairly tactile. Microsoft has also added a share button between the menu and view buttons. And since this is a device that launched in 2020, there's thankfully a modern USB-C port. Bluetooth connectivity also remains available on this model, so you will not be missing out on anything. That brings us to the end of our review and buyer's guide for the best gaming controllers. Hope to see you in the next video. Let us know in the comments what is your favorite one. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and get notified when we launch new videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.